So you're her mom?
Yes. Look, I'm sorry that you thought I was a kid. As I said, I didn't mean to mislead you. Truth is, I kind of enjoyed our little messages.
It was nice to talk to someone again. My mom died when I was 7. Breast cancer. My dad takes me to fundraisers for breast cancer. The walks and the special events. Helping others helps me feel close to her.
He sounds like a good dad.
He tries his best. But sometimes a girl just needs her mom.
Okay, well, would you like chamomile or green tea?
Chamomile would be great.
Okay.
What made you change your mind about the flea market?
You know, Grace reminded me that it was sort of her mom's favorite thing, and I didn't think it would be right.
I understand.
Good. Hey, look, Audrey, I wanted to talk to you. I feel like we...
Jack, you don't need to say it. It's pretty obvious.
It is? Okay. Well, thank you. It has nothing to do with you. Look, I think you're a great person. I'm in a different place right
Jack?
now. Thanks. Hey, Gracie!
All right, here you go. Some nice hot tea. Careful, it's hot. Everything okay?
Just my dad, and he's coming to pick me up. He worries about me too much.
That's what parents do. They worry.
Tony looks like you.
Oh.
May I use the restroom?
Sure. Yeah, it's just up the stairs. Grace?
I'm so sorry, I was just curious.
That's okay. That must be your dad. Wait, you're Grace's dad?
Yeah.
I'm Noelle Webb.
So, you're Noelle? Okay, so let me get this straight. So you two you've been emailing back and forth, but you thought that she was a kid, but that was a big misunderstanding.
I'm sorry for the confusion.
Okay. Why do I feel like there's so much more to this story?
Noelle is Tony's mom.
Oh, okay. Got it. So where is Tony?
She's not here.
She isn't. Where is she then? Why are you here? Why did you come?
I didn't know she wasn't here until I got here.
Okay, you left without telling me where you were going. You didn't call, you didn't text. And so I was worried.
I just didn't think it was a big deal.
You didn't think, come on. We always talked, like, Noelle, that would be a big deal if Tony did that, right?
Right.
I'm not just trying to be the bad guy all the time here, right? I mean, it's called being a parent, isn't that right, Noelle?
Look, there's something that you should
Okay,
go...
I get it, Dad. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Noelle. What did you want to say?
You know what? Let's just talk about it another time.
Right. Hey, if you and your family want to come over this week for dinner, that way we can all get to know each other the proper way. And I'd love to meet your husband and your daughter as well.
Well, we're not together anymore.
Offer still stands. If you want to exchange numbers, we can make plans.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be in touch.
Great. Oh, I wanted to say the Shakespeare thingy you did the other day. It was beautiful. And Yeah, I thought you were the best one.
You really were.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know I love you, right? I can't always relate to the struggles of a teenage girl, but I'm trying.
I know, Dad.
You should know, I talked to Audrey.
You broke up with her?
She sort of broke up with herself. It was weird. Yeah. But, we never made it to the flea market. So, maybe you and I could go together sometime.
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay, me too. All right, enjoy that. You gotta get ready for bed, okay? Night, sweetness.
Good night, Dad. Noah, sorry for tonight. I hope Tony and I can still be friends when she gets back. How was your tournament? We got second. That's too bad. Out of like 30 schools. Mr. Brown? I'd like to request a new lab partner, please.
Sorry, in the real world you can't always choose who you work with. So, neither can you.
Yeah, I'll be over in 1 sec. How's it going, Jared?
Jack, I just want to give you a heads up. There's a good chance we're going to lose our funding. The new governor is tightening the purse strings.
Okay, what does that mean for me and my guys?
No funding, no building.
We have a 2-year contract. I moved here for this job.
I know. That's why I'm giving you the heads up. We should know more by the end of the month, but I'm just sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
You can order food if you want.
No. I'm just reading the menu. The Hamlet omelet, the Macbeth and cheese. Your town really likes Shakespeare.
Yeah, my favorite one is the Julius Caesar salad.
Hey, you and I both work for the same institution. I'm foreman for the construction project on campus.
At the Science Center? Is that still happening?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on final approval. I wish I had a nickel for every time they told me one more day.
So your daughter sent me an email telling me that she still wanted to be friends with Tony when she got back.
It's probably my fault. So I've been worried about her, and so I'm a single dad, and she is my entire world. Even if she often wants nothing to do with me. Yes, it's fine with me if Grace is friends with Tony when she gets back.
Jack. The thing is, Tony isn't coming back.
What do you mean?
Tony died a little under 2 years ago. And in that final spring with her, we tied a note to a balloon, a cupcake balloon, that ended up in your tree. And in that note, Tony was asking for a best friend.
Grace found that balloon and saw the note.
Yeah. Then she left the balloon and letter on my porch that day that we almost ran into each other again.
Oh, yes.
Grace wanted a real friend so badly. Just like my Antonia did.
And so you wrote back pretending to be Tony?
No, I wrote back as Noelle, but your daughter assumed that I was Tony's sister. I hope that you understand. that when I read that letter, it was like my daughter reaching out to me. Grace is the same age that Tony was when she passed. And I couldn't bring myself to tell her that Tony wasn't with us anymore. I didn't know how she would take it.
I think you did the right thing. So ever since Grace's mom died, she doesn't handle loss or change very well. I think it would be best if we told her together as soon as possible.
I agree. That gives me an idea. Will you and Grace meet me later today?
Sure.
Cool.
Hey, do you think it's strange that you and I bumped into each other twice in the same week?
I don't think anything is strange anymore.
What are we doing here?
Well, I thought this would be the best place to share my story. 2 years ago, I came here with my daughter, Antonia, to start off the first day of spring. Tony made 2 wishes, and she dropped them in this wishing well. And with 1 nickel, she made the wish that her father and I would get along better. And the funny thing about wishes is sometimes they do come true, just not in the way that you think they will. Her father and I are better now. We found a peace and respect, a part that we didn't have when we were together.
What was Tony's other wish?
To find a new best friend. After making the wish, Tony got a cupcake balloon and she attached a note to it and she released it into the sky. It was beautiful. But there's more to the story. Shortly after that day, Antonia got sick. And she passed away.
I don't understand.
It all happened so quickly. She's not with us anymore, sweetie.
What?
However, a part of Tony was still clinging to that tree in your yard, waiting for the stars to align so that one day you would come along and you would find her. And you did. You did find her. And you found me.
I thought this whole time it was my mom who was doing all of this.
It seems to me that your mom and Tony are in cahoots on this one.
Listen, Grace, there's something I've been trying to do for a very long time. Can I get your help? I've been wanting to pack up Tony's clothes and things, but I haven't been able to do it. If you want to keep any of it, you can.
Really?
Take your time.
Would you like something to drink? Water, coffee, beer, wine?
Is it too early for wine?
I think it's exactly wine o'clock. Chardonnay?
No, it's Jack. But you can call me Chardonnay if it makes you feel better.
You are much dorkier than I thought, but you made me snort a little, and I haven't snorted for a very long time.
You know, Antonia and I had a running tally on who could make the other one snort the worst.
Yeah, who was ahead?
Oh, I was. She just loved to laugh, and I knew what would make her snort.
That's really sweet. These days I've been getting the groan from Grace. Oh, Dad. She's so cool now. She's too cool for my corny dad jokes. To snorts and groans.
To snorts and groans. Yeah, I can't bear to take down any of the photos with Antonia in them.
Yeah, I hear you. It sounds really hard.
And it's not about missing my ex. It's just missing being together. Now I'm just a professor and a divorcee, and I loved being a mom. I loved having a family.
I guess I kind of felt that too. I miss my wife. I miss being a husband. Now I'm a widower. I'm a single dad. It's like these terms that just make people feel sorry for you.
It's the little things that I miss. Tony used to come up to me when I was in line at the grocery store, and she would just grab onto my leg. I miss her holding on to me.
We're a couple of sad saps, huh?
Yes. To sad saps. Okay, tell me something good. When do you feel closest to Grace?
We played basketball the other day. And that was the first time in a long time where we just had fun together.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It was nice. It brought back a lot of good memories. I miss when she was little and I would just scoop her up and I'd spin her around until she belly laughed. I miss when she would run into my room during a storm. A little pitter patter of her feet coming down the hallway. Your turn. Noel, when's the last time you had fun?
Today. Tonight. Just having the two of you here. My house doesn't feel quite so empty.
What are you doing Friday? You should come over for dinner. Friday night is goulash night.
Goulash? I don't know if I've ever had goulash.
No, but then you have to come. Grace says it's one of the 4 foods that I actually know how to make.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are the other 3?
Oh, you're gonna have to find that out. But seriously, you should come.
Sure. I mean, how can I say no to your famous goulash?
Right? It's such a fun word to say, isn't it?
Goulash? I guess so.
I think that's why I make it, because it's just a ridiculous
This is a fun word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown?
Gary.
Hi, Gary. Jack McCabe.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, of course. I really want to figure out how to support Grace. I know she's struggling. And I think the stress from the move, along with teen stuff, changing hormones, all that.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Grace is extremely gifted. She may be intellectually understimulated and letting the social aspects of school distract her.
Okay.
How are things at home?
It's been hectic lately. She found this balloon and this note in the tree when we were playing basketball, and that's turned into this whole thing.
Grace plays basketball?
Yeah. She's pretty good, actually. Well, I mean, look, she's not the most athletic kid in the world, but she's got heart.
Did you know I coached the freshman girls basketball team?
I did not know that.
Just so happens that we're down the guard. We could use another player. I mean, she'd have to do a little tryout.
Okay. I think she'd like that.
It might help to incentivize Grace. All our student athletes are required to maintain a C+ average. Right now, she's hovering at a C. If she agrees to do the science fair, I can give her extra credit, help boost her grade, and we can discuss next steps.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that sounds great. Thank you.
No problem.
You guys really surprised me. I am so proud of all the effort and thought that you put into these essays. So for next class, I want you to write your own sonnets about your own lives in your own voices. See you Monday. Good job!
They seem more engaged. You want to get a cup of coffee?
I can't. Brian's coming over for the divorce papers.
Oh, so you signed them.
No. But I'm ready to.
Hey, Grace.
Hi, Owen. You going to the cafe today? I have something I want to show you.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Did that just happen? Owen barely talks to any girls.
He talks to me.
Unbelievable. Wait till Liv hears about this.
To be honest, I wasn't sure you were going to sign these.
Signing these doesn't change what we had. We made a beautiful girl whose star just burned out too soon. I will always be so grateful to you for giving me time.
Looks like you're starting to move on.
No. I'm just trying to let go of the grief and find some kind of joy in the memory of her.
I just wish there was a way I could hold on. Somehow.
I have something for you that I think might help.
Thanks, Noel. I am not looking forward to Sunday. Hard to believe it's been 2 years. Are you gonna do anything?
To celebrate the worst day of my life? No. You?
I was gonna go up to the cabin. She left it there, but I gotta be in Portland and then Seattle for work. Feel free to use it if you want.
I don't know, maybe. Thanks.
Take care of yourself.
Hey, Grace. Where'd you get that jacket?
From Tony's mom. You knew Tony, didn't you? You liked her?
I did.
I think she would have wanted you to have this. It was in her jacket pocket. She liked you too.
Thank you. Here, I'll make you hot chocolate.
Noel, come on in.
Welcome, welcome.
Smells wonderful.
All right. Hey.
Hi.
Dad, stop being so awkward.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Anyway, welcome to dinner at the McCabe's.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again, Chardonnay.
No, it's Jack, but I love the comedy callback. I'm impressed.
Wait a minute, are you impressed or are you Jack?
Am I supposed to find these jokes funny when I'm older?
Oh, please. Hey, would you mind taking Noelle's coat for her, please?
Milady?
Oh, thank you.
Would you like to open this right now? It looks delicious.
Sure.
All right.
How can I help?
Just make yourself at home. Sit down, get comfortable. Get yourself ready for a delicious feast.
What actually is goulash?
I'm glad you asked. Goulash is a traditional Hungarian meal, dates back to the early 9th century.
Don't let him make you impressed. I saw him Google out earlier.
Would you?
You gonna tell her all my secrets? Fun fact. Do you know why the Hungarians first made goulash?
No, why?
Because they were hungry.
Oh, wow.
That was so obvious.
You're obvious. Here, all right. Let's see.
Looks good.
Here. Taste it.
It's delicious.
You get my seal of approval.
All right. That's it. We're ready to go. I love that face.
Well, you might have to open up your own goulash restaurant.
Really? Thank you. What would I call it? Jack's Goulash Garage? No. Grace's Goulash Garage. Alliteration.
Oh, the Hungry Hungarian.
That's a really good idea. You're not going to do that, are you?
It's good, right?
If you don't mind, I'm going to excuse myself. I have a ton of homework to do.
Are you serious? It's Friday. Never seen you do homework on a Friday.
Well, if I'm going to try and make the basketball team, I need to get my grades in order.
Okay. Night, sweetness.
Good night.
Right.
They sing louder than I have heard in a while, oh, while your silence is keeping the peace. Tell me, where did you come from?